So a lot of like aspects of this house are very angular, right? Very rustic, very angular. I didn't realize that the reason why it makes it look so unique and timeless is because it actually does use a lot of curvature. Not just this one, but now that I think about it, pati yung mga handles sa cupboards and everything, right? Today we've got a brand new house and lot for sale in Barangay Merville, Parañaque. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. So the facade of this house looks really, really interesting, right? It makes a statement. It has a good impression. At least for me it did. Hopefully it did for you as well, because I am particularly loving the red bricks and the black and wood gate. So this is obviously a manual gate which lets in 2 vehicles, at least on this side. And then on the right side of your house, you have another manual gate that lets in 1 vehicle. So in total you have 3 vehicles. It's quite interesting that there are 2 separate ones, so it's up to you what you want to do with them. Of course, we're going to go through the pedestrian gate. Quite wide too. Okay, so this is the view of your main entrance. So the main door is behind me. Again, you have your 2 vehicle carport and your single vehicle carport. Actually, both carports have a side gate, so I'm going to show you quickly both of them, just so you know where we're gonna go to later on. And then on this side here we have a storage room and the driver's quarters. So this is your driver's quarters, and then here you have a side gate that leads to your service area. We're gonna get to that later on. So check out the ceiling of the garage, or of the carport. So you have that nice wooden element. You've got lots of whites, got lots of grays, blacks, and then the red bricks. Makes it so visually interesting. And then this door, right? Again, this is a brand new house and lot, but you have these elements that have so much character in them. Okay, so you have a door with frosted glass panels, but then on either side you have clear glass. That way you can see whoever is like doorbelling. Okay, that's not a verb. Whoever pressed the doorbell in the front there. Okay, so upon entering, you have here this hallway, and you have lots of storage over here on your right. So all of this is storage. It's up to you if you want to use it for shoes or just generally storage, so for your bags, luggage, etc. That is a plane. hanging really low for some reason. Okay, so on the left side, we have a glass panel and a glass door that leads to your den or office. So you have this much space. You have outlets here about 1.2 meters off the ground. And then floor, well, all, like huge windows and, well, fixed windows. And these two can be open. So swing types. And then on this side, we have a door and more fixed windows as well as ones that swing. Meron na rin siyang kasamang screen actually. I don't know kung kita. Medyo, ang linis rin kasi lahat ng glass dito. Tinignan ko na siya kanina. That way I don't bump into them accidentally. That's gonna be embarrassing. Oop, sorry. Our stuff over here. We have some built-in desk space over here and then more storage. So this is perfect again as an office, as a den, play area, family room. It's up to you. And then back out into the hall. The next door that you will see. Also, I love that the doors are white, the walls are white, but then you can tell that it's a doorway because of the black paint on the jambs. Okay, so here we have your guest, toilet, and bath. So your sink, your water closet, and your enclosed shower space. Ooh, that's interesting. Check this out. Have a huge window by your shower. So you can see the side of your house. Typically, wala naman dumadaan dyan, so it's fine, but I suppose if you wanted to, you could have this area frosted, the fixed glass frosted. And then ito, okay no, since it's just the view of the trees and woods. So you have a mix of the frosted glass, the dark ceramic tiles, the beige ceiling, and then white subway tiles, framed subway tiles. And then over here, we have a massive open area. You've got high ceiling, you've got different textures, different heights, different patterns on the ceiling. You've got, again, the beige tiles. These are wood composite. So beige wood composites. You've got your pin lights, different kinds of pin lights, mind you. Meron ding abang for whatever kind of fixture that you want to put in there. We have floodlights over here. So at night, that's gonna project light upwards. So that's gonna look really interesting. Man, there's so many things to look at in this house and to think it's bare. So architecture pa lang may character na. And speaking of character, check out this accent wall. Again, brand new house, but they decided to use these planks of wood that already has so much character, right? Kasama na syempre yung mga aircon. The appliances that you see kasama na. So this is your living area. And from here, we have sliding doors on either side that leads to your side garden and your backyard. So, whoo, thank you for opening that. Itong gitna kasi fixed glass lang. Sobrang linis niya kanina. Pwede ka mabangga. Okay, so when you leave out in here, you have this area where you can put some seating, you have more garden space. And actually, it's so big that in this area, pwede ka pa maglagay ng swimming pool. So you have provision for a swimming pool if you wanted one. But right now it does not include, or it's not included in the house. That way you have that flexibility. Okay, let's go back inside. Medyo, it rained earlier, so I don't want to get the floor wet. Sorry, basa yung floor. Okay. All right, so in this area we have your dining. So right next to your kitchen, right next to your living area, you have your dining area. Again, you have that accent wall. So actually, I saw some illustrations earlier about, you know, like design ideas or what you can do with this space. You could also have this as your living area or your office, but right now, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna say dining area, especially since it's next to the kitchen. Layout-wise, it makes sense. And this is your kitchen. So you have an island counter with a marble countertop, and then storage underneath. Lots of storage. The one in the center also has an outlet. And then on the other side, more of that amazing countertop, and then the sink. This is an under-counter sink. I don't see this very often, but I'm glad that this is here in this house. It fits so well with the rest of the aesthetic. which, as you can tell, is very classic, right? It's not your typical flush modular cabinetry that you see these days. That's just very square and very plain, right? These are actually a little bit more interesting, but they're still very, very timeless. So lots of storage, lots of trees. Sana nahuli yun sa mic. Narinig ba yun? Ang daming ibon. And then more space or allocation for your appliances. Then next to your kitchen, ay, hello po. Gandang umaga. You have your service area. So on the right here, you saw the gate earlier, right? So that's the driver's quarters. That's your 2-vehicle carport. Through the gate, you have your female staff quarters. Now this one is locked, but there is an ensuite toilet and bath in there as well. And then on this side, we have a sink and more counter space. Ideally, this would be your dirty or daily kitchen. Sakto lang paglabas ng kitchen, dito na kayo, alright? And then on this side, just before the other gate, we have a toilet and bath for your staff or whoever wants to use it. And then again, another gate. Wait. That leads to your laundry area. So you have this interesting sink setup. You have 2 sinks. This part is elevated and it slides down to this sink. And then this is where your actual laundry machines would go, seeing as the outlet is here, as well as the faucet. So maganda na rin siya sabitan dito ng clothesline. That way your clothes don't get rained on if it does rain. And it's still very nice and open, so it's able to dry. Sarap lang. I found it closed, so we're gonna leave it closed. Okay, so let's go back inside the kitchen and to your main stairs. This is a really lovely main staircase, by the way, right? And speaking of beautiful, upon reaching the 2nd floor, you have this immediate visual of your exposed trusses. So they didn't have to do that, but they did para ma-maximize yung ceiling height. And also it looks very cool just to see the exposed trusses, right? Yung mga taong dumating. Okay, so anyways. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you click like and subscribe to see more of this randomness from our channel. But more importantly, to see more of the beautiful houses that we feature. Okay, so on the 2nd floor, we have 3 bedrooms. And let's go through this one first. Here we have bedroom number 1. So interestingly, this one has a view of your living area. So ito talagang floor to almost ceiling fixed window or fixed glass that you can just peer down on. But you can also open it. So if you want, like if your sibling is down there or something, you want to say something, you can just say it over the window. I don't know, maybe you do that, maybe you wouldn't. And the rest of the room, you have this much space, and then you've got storage on this side. You also have a lot of like light coming in through the fixed glass on this wall. And then these you can open. So this is a swing window and this one is sliding. And then you also have a door over here, although this one is more for maintenance. I mean, you could still go out for, you know, if you just want to go out. But okay, I think John should be the one to peek. So there you go. So it is technically still a balcony, but again, it's more for maintenance because it spans from that side, as you saw, all the way to that side of the house. Right? So very interesting that that's how you can access the perimeter of your house, more or less. Yeah, oh, to clean the windows, exactly. Right. Okay, so bedroom number 1 also has an ensuite toilet and bath. Again, with the same, almost the same design elements. You have subway tiles all around, but they're different from the ones on the ground floor. Those were framed, these are not, but they do have a bit of distress in them. You have your sink. You already have your fixtures installed, your faucet, your your tissue holder, your water closet, more of the beige wood composite up top, And you also have these frosted sliding doors that lead to your enclosed shower space, which again is this nice dark tile, 60 by 60 tiles. You have your awning window over here, some a niche for your products, and then again your matte black fixtures. Hindi man halata medyo gusto ko yung bahay na. Okay, and back out into the hallway. Again, you'll see just how high the ceiling is and how you can see that the ceiling slopes on that side. And here in the middle of the hallway, we have bedroom number 2. Oop. Okay, so we have more of the standees. Okay, so this is bedroom number 2. You have this much space. You have wardrobe on this side. So again, you have your shelving, drawers, and then on that side, you have your hanging rods. And then a built-in desk and shelves. Another window, standees, that's not included. I mean, I guess unless you wanted it, but why? You again have that ceiling detail, which continues to your ensuite toilet and bath, where again you have the distressed subway tiles, your sink, your water closet, your frosted shower glass, and all this dark goodness. And finally, we move on to bedroom number 3, aka the master bedroom. Dito pa lang, kita mo na yung wood composite sa taas eh. And that continues inside as you open the door. First thing you will see is the hallway, but oh, spoiler, hold on. Okay, let's move on to this area, where you have your actual bed space. So you have a lot of space here for your huge bed, and then space on either side for your end tables, where your windows are. More windows, vertical, but the middle portion is the only one that you can actually open as an awning. And then you have here a rather wide glass door that leads out to your balcony, which is at the front of your property. So let me just show you. Oh, that's cute. Okay, hold on. So in here, again, you're in the front of your property, right? You can see your windows going into the master bedroom, and they have these shutters. So this window, the other window, these are of course not real. They're aesthetic shutters, but it's just there to have for that vibe, for that almost rustic vibe. Then up here you have more of the wood composite, darker ones that match your carport. And over here would be your entertainment area, seeing as the outlets are again about 1.2 meters off the ground. And then on this side, that little concave that I didn't want to show you earlier, is where your walk-in closet and your toilet and bath is. So let's go through this one first. And you'll see they have a lot of space. Now, it is a legitimate walk-in closet. It's a room. At the end, you have a huge window so that you can see what you're doing. You have hanging space on either side, shelving, drawers. And then on this side, you have more windows. Para hindi gulog. So it's nice and bright. Binuksan lang yung ilaw, but it is actually nice and bright. You've got privacy, and you have a lot of space. It's a proper walk-in closet. Of course, you have a vanity as well. Then right across your walk-in closet or room, for that matter, you have the ensuite toilet and bath. So you have his and her sinks, more storage down here with that very classic styling, very timeless. You have the really nice floor. So these are 60 by 60s that are made to look like machuca tiles. I mean, it is, yeah, they're only made to look like machuca tiles. But it is still very visually interesting. You have your water closet, a different wall treatment this time. You still have 60 by 60 tiles, but it's in a different design. And then your shower space. Your shower space is huge. And this time it's not matte black, it's your classic stainless steel, and then an awning window. But this has a lot of space in it. This is where your products will go. And I would say about 4 people can fit in here, although technically you only really need to fit 2, right? I'm just proving a point that you can kind of dance in there. Okay, so that is it for the master bedroom. It's time for a recap. Oh, look at that, it curves. So a lot of like aspects of this house are very angular, right? Very rustic, very angular. I didn't realize that the reason why it makes it look so unique and timeless is because it actually does use a lot of curvature. Not just this one, but now that I think about it, pati yung mga handles sa cupboards and everything, right? It's nice. Balance. All in all, this house is very industrial, rustic, modern. And it's versatile enough that you can make it look like a country home, you can make it look more rustic, you can make it look more modern or more industrial, depending on the furniture that you choose, on the treatments that you will add on to it, and all of the accessories that you will eventually put inside this house. So that basically means this is a very versatile home. This home has 450 square meters of floor area, and then, tama ba? Mali. 350 lot and then 430 floor. So let me just repeat that. It's 430 floor area and then 350 square meters of lot area. So it's a nice size. You've got 4 bedrooms. That includes the one here on the ground floor. All of them have an ensuite, toilet and bath. Oh, except for the one on the ground floor, because this one has access for your guests. Nasa labas siya, basically. And then you have a lot of garden space all around. But on the back, you have a lot of space, which if you want to add a pool, totally possible. You have 2 separate carports. One of them can fit 2 vehicles, the other can fit 1 for a total of 3 vehicles. So this is a really, really solid house, to be honest. And this is in Parañaque, in Barangay Merville. So if you're interested in this house or in the location or both, you want to see it for yourself, or you have a friend who's very interested, send this video to them. Better yet, send a message to us so that you can book a viewing, or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.